Have you ever driven a van?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I've driven a van before, and it was easier than I expected.
No, I haven't.
No, I've never driven a van because I've never had the opportunity.
Have you ever driven a car very fast? Yes, I have. Yes, I've driven a car very fast on a racetrack once. No, I haven't. No, I've never driven a car very fast because I prefer to drive safely.
Have you ever driven on the left? Yes, I have. Yes, I've driven on the left when I traveled to the UK. No, I haven't. No, I've never driven on the left because I've never been to a country where they drive that way.
To ride, rode, ridden. A bicycle. A bike. A horse. A motorbike.
What is the verb form of to ride? The verb form of to ride is ride, rode, ridden.
Have you ever ridden a horse? Yes, I have. Yes, I've ridden a horse a few times when I was younger. No, I haven't. No, I've never ridden a horse because I've never had the chance.
Have you ever ridden a motorbike? Yes, I have. Yes, I've ridden a motorbike a few times on quiet roads. No, I haven't. No, I've never ridden a motorbike because I don't have a driving license.
Have you ever ridden an elephant? Yes, I have. Yes, I've ridden an elephant during a trip to Thailand. No, I haven't. No, I've never ridden an elephant because I'm not sure how I feel about it.
How old were you when you first rode a bicycle? I was 5 years old when I first rode a bicycle. I think I was about 7 when I first rode a bicycle. I don't remember exactly, but I was quite young. I've never ridden a bicycle.
To learn, learnt, learnt, British. To learn, learned, learned, American.
How old were you when you learned to speak? I was about 1 year old when I learned to speak. I think I was around 2 when I learned to speak properly. I don't remember exactly, but I learned to speak quite early. I haven't learned to speak yet. Just kidding.
How old were you when you learned to write? I was about 5 years old when I learned to write. I think I was 6 when I learned to write properly. I don't remember exactly, but I learned to write at school. I haven't learned to write yet. Just joking.
How old were you when you learnt to ride a bike? I was about 6 years old when I learnt to ride a bike. I think I was 5 when I learnt to ride a bike without stabilizers. I learnt to ride a bike quite early, maybe around 4. I haven't learnt to ride a bike yet.
Have you ever tried to learn any other foreign language? Yes, I have. Yes, I've tried to learn French, but it was quite difficult. Yes, I've tried to learn Spanish and Italian before. No, I haven't. No, I've never tried to learn another foreign language.